What? What? You going sleeveless? Hold on. Yo, this is Sean. I think it's pronounced McAfee.
Hi, this is Mid-Pack Mac Attack. How you doing?
Look at this guy. Okay, y'all. That was my guy, Sean McAfee. Here we go. DFW Summer Series. Elite Race number 4. I was 3rd last week. I'm back for more and thinking I was going to have a better start. And look at us. I'm in 5th. This is not a good start. Well, that's Tom Young there on my left, buddy of mine, I know, and I was like, I gotta get in front of Tom, so I really dig deep here to make up some ground. I am chasing down Ben Hokamp up there in the light jersey, and then these two younger fellas, I think they're like 16 and 17. These guys are stupid fast. I said stupid, deal with it. And I'm looking here, I'm in 4th now, and I really dig. I get out of the saddle here to make sure I stay in front of Tom. And I'm thinking, this race is over. These 3 guys are riding away. We are 50 seconds in. I'm thinking, this is it. No way I'm going to get a podium. But I dig here to do my best to stay with these 3 guys. I know Ben is strong from last week, but I'm looking at these other 2 guys, and they just look fit. I am intimidated. Yeah, I said it. We're riding opposite direction from last week. You can go back, look at my last video I posted. It was race number 3. And yeah, I just love a good, fast mountain bike race. And this is what this is, about 50 minutes of just nailing it as hard as we can for an hour. So this is just good stuff. Real quickly here, I notice a few things are happening. These guys are kind of pulling away from me when it comes down to, like, I think raw power. But what's funny is here in a minute, I actually gain on some of the more technical stuff and in the turns. The guy in front of me doesn't seem that comfortable turning really fast, and I'm pretty comfortable. So right here, I really dive this hill pretty hard, and he kind of like brakes right there going over that route and then gets out of the saddle to like slam it up this hill. I love that corner back there, and I will hit that. I don't touch the brakes at all, and I always make up ground right there. So I didn't like the fact that he was riding the brakes through there. So I'm already kind of seeing some stuff where I'm like, man, do I need to get around this guy or not? Off in the grass there a little bit. But I am just really burying myself. So it looks like Ben is actually already in 2nd there. So that I'm gonna call him a kid. So that kid passed Ben. He's in 2nd, and it looks like that kid is kind of pulling away from Ben. So I'm looking at this, and I'm like, this is going to be a hard race for show. This is where I dropped my bottle last week. Didn't drop my bottle this week, so it's a win. Hey, the last video did really good, the mountain bike race. So I'm going to try to keep these mountain bike races short and fun. This is only a 12.5 minute video, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you think of the shorter videos. And my buddy Kevin at work said that he really liked the shorter videos as well, so I'm going to try to stick to this. Anyway, I'm staying with this kid, and I can still see Ben up there, and ultimately, y'all know I'm not going to edit that out. We're just going to live with it. I want to try to stay with Ben as long as I can, because I know how strong he is, and yeah, if I can stay with him, I'm doing all right. So still sitting in 4th. I don't think I can hear anything behind me, so I'm thinking maybe there's a little bit of a gap on, I think Tom came into the trail right behind me. Those guys picked a bad day to go on a hike at Irwin Park. Alright, so I'm staying with this kid. We're getting into the open field section that I absolutely love, because I get to throw down some of that roadie power. And I'm noticing Ben isn't necessarily pulling away, but I don't see the kid in front of Ben. So everything's staying together, but I'm gauging this guy in front of me as much as I can to see, hey, do I need to try to get around him? And actually here in a minute, I do go for the pass. I notice he's slowing up in the corners quite a bit. I'm getting too close to that back wheel, and I decide I'm going to just go for it here in a minute. Alright, so we're coming up on the pass. Trail will split here in a second right there. I go around here. he kind of goes up in the grass on the left. I think maybe he knew I was coming. And, yeah, just happy I made the pass where I did there. So now I'm going to dig and try to get back up with Ben. Almost lose it in that corner there because it was loose. Ben goes over this jump. Oh, I didn't realize there was a drop on the other side of that. So thankful I have some technical skill because I was able to kind of get over that jump without any issues. But we come around this corner hot here. Almost hit this, I'm going to call it a ramp. Teeter-totter. I don't know. I'm a roadie. But here, this is another one of those aggressive turns, so I can make up some ground here on Ben. And I really dig to try to just stay as close to his wheel as I can. I know that here in a minute, it's funny, last lap, I actually stay down there on the trail. He goes up on the grass. I should have stayed low because the grass was chunky and it wasn't as fast as the trail. Yeah, the trail was like eroded pretty bad, but it was still faster. Anyway, we passed this guy. I'm not sure if he's on an e-bike or what, but I am like desperately trying to get around him before the trail closes off right here. So I was kind of shouting at him on your left. But here I'm able to catch up to Ben and get on his wheel. Anyway, we're going to fast forward. We are now at 18 and a half minutes. This is the second lap, and I've been staying with Ben. I can't believe it. I don't know, maybe if he's slower than last week or I'm actually doing better than I did last week, but I'm staying with him enough that I'm even able to like talk to him and shout at him a little bit. So, yeah, I'm keeping him. I say I'm staying with him. Doesn't look like I am right now, but I do. We're not. The gap's not really closing or expanding. Now, here in a minute, I go to get a drink, and man, I don't know if he looked back and noticed I was getting a drink or capitalized or what, but there's a little hill we're gonna run up out of the trees, and man, when we get to this hill, he just drops the hammer, and for real drops me like a bad habit. I didn't even have a chance to stay with him, and so I kind of resigned a little bit. Maybe I should have HTFU'd, and gone for it, but I just didn't have it. The guy in the yellow shirt's actually on an e-bike, and I desperately wanted to try to pass him, but he was just too fast for me. Ben does get around him. I don't. I am dying. My heart rate is 164, just tacked out. This is amazing. Best training ever, because it keeps your heart rate so high for so long. Really nothing else I do simulates this, because when we're crit racing, like, you get in the draft, and it's more like gauged efforts. Here, you're just going as hard as you can for 50 minutes, basically. Sorry about the sweat on the lens. So here, like, I'm right there on Ben's wheel. I'm thinking, okay, this is good. The drop is coming, though. All right, so we kind of start going uphill here in just a second, and you'll notice when he really applies there, the gap's already opening a little bit, and when we make a right here, there he goes. He is out of the saddle, just destroying me. I wonder what his power looks like right there, because it is crazy. Look at that gap. Ugh. I'm pathetic. Ben, I hope you're watching this. Dude, that was incredible. I can't even see him now. He's in front of the e-biker. I'm like, screw it. Let's have some water, so I'm drinking. Heart rate's 160, not 170. Yeah. Anyway, the city of McKinney, I don't think Dorba did this, but the city of McKinney came out and filled in some of the trails here because they were eroded so bad. And they, like, plowed these gargantuous, like, 6-foot wide swaths of land. Like, really stinks the way they did this. It was, like, super loose. It was slick. Kind of made for weird racing, but anyway. You can notice Ben is still up there with the e-biker. Like, that gap's already 10 seconds. That is just insane. Spoiler alert, y'all. This is the last time I see Ben for the most part. Yeah, there's periods where I'm going to get glimpses of him. I think I lose by about 30 seconds. I end up, with a podium. I end up third. I hang on to this and take another podium in the A race at the DFW Summer Series. Really, really happy with that. Again, I kind of talked about the Summer Series last week. If you haven't gotten into mountain bike racing or you want to, you're thinking about it, go out and do their beginner race. It is incredible. It's an awesome time. Fast forward 46 minutes in. This is the last lap, still in third. Heart rate's still jacked. And we're going to watch the video to the finish line because I really haven't shown this. But we'll pass through this awesome armoring here. And it's like this drag uphill in this fresh cut trail here. And I am just digging to make sure I can keep my podium spot. I think this is a junior here doing awesome. Get by him, dig to get up this hill, and I can see the finish. I can hear the finish. I know I'm there. Just got to finish this thing out. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. If you are interested at all in mountain biking in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, really North Texas in general, Google DFW Summer Series. Sean McAfee puts these on. It's awesome stuff. Very family friendly. The price is right. It's really organized. Just cool stuff. I can't say enough good things about it. Also go check out Dorba. It's the Dallas Off-Road Bike Association. They basically maintain tons of trails in the DFW area. So if you are interested in mountain biking, go check that stuff out. Again, this is the elite race, the A race. He also has an intermediate and a beginner, and they're very, very friendly to new folks, new cyclists. So it's good stuff. We are still digging up this hill to knock this out. It's all uphill drag, just brutal. 170 heart rate again. I'm digging as deep as I can, and yeah, that's all she wrote. Anyway, no races this week. No crits, no mountain bike. I was going to crit race, but it's out for the 4th of July, so I'll just be hanging out with my buddy Trevor tomorrow at the Pop Ride in Richardson. He wants to go ride Pop, I'll be there. Guys, thanks for watching the channel. Make sure you order a t-shirt. Link is going to be down there in the description. $22 shipped anywhere in the U.S. except for, yep, Alaska and Hawaii. Hey, there's that podium shot. 16-year-old won it. Ben second, me third. Y'all, I'm out of here. See you next time.